Welcome to Gretchen's Garden and Greenhouse. As you can see, we have some prunings on the floor from our tomato plant that is a volunteer here. Unfortunately, it had set on tomatoes on the ones that were crawling across the floor, and I had to prune them off because I couldn't get in and out of the greenhouse. So what I'm going to do today is I've got some twine here, and I'll just take off chunks of this twine, and I'm going to be tying this up.
We're running this as an experiment. Let me help you. I'll try to hold the camera in this too. I got
it.
Okay, good. We're running an experiment to see whether this volunteer tomato that just showed up can make it through the winter and provide some tomatoes for us, along with whatever else we put in here.
Yeah. I don't know. It may get to be too much when I try to move some plants in here. We'll have to see. But it is setting on tomatoes. As you can see, here's some little tomatoes right here. I had intended to take better care of it and keep it from getting real leggy, but I guess I got busy and it got away from me. And so now it's kind of a jungle in here.
Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks. So, in fact, in speaking to that crazy few weeks, this is just going to be a short kind of a report of the status on a couple of things because as I said, it's been a busy, crazy few weeks, and it's continuing.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dear, Gretchen, I don't know.
Well, you know, I think I'm going to have to prune some more off. I'm going to tie this one up.
Yeah.
And, but it'd be nice to have some cherry tomatoes this winter.
Yeah, some fresh ones, not the ones with no flavor that you get from the produce section, but these are actually so sweet. They make sugar when you freeze dry them. They make sugar in the...
Okay, this is hard for me to do. Anybody who knows me, I hate pruning back plants and getting rid of plants. It's just not in my nature. Never has been. So, but I'm gonna be ruthless here because it's the only way we're gonna be able to keep this plant. Oh, look at that one's almost starting to ripen.
Interesting.
So, okay, how's that? Is that looking better? Oh.
Well, it's for the next few minutes. Yeah, that one there is going to be a problem if you don't get it now.
Look at that pile
Holy
of stuff.
criminy. You're taking more off than you're leaving, Gretch.
Well, yeah.
Not quite, but...
It seems that way, though, doesn't it? Look at that. Needs to be tied up a little more. It amazes me how big this plant has gotten. I mean, it hasn't had a lot of care.
No, it just grew itself, and we throw some water at it once in a while, and it was even growing without the water we gave it.
Yeah.
But as it got bigger, I think it needed more water than it was stealing from the sprinkler system.
Yeah, I think the roots probably go out under into the yard.
Yeah, there's a sprinkler right directly on the other side of the greenhouse wall from where that plant is standing, and that's probably where the water for it was coming.
We thought we would just do a little update on things. Here's a lovely strawberry that is kind of a surprise. And we still have some little plants starting in here, and they're doing super.
Oh, that one plant start has got, oh no, it came in from somewhere else.
Yeah, came in from somewhere else. So yeah, we're doing super. Then we should take a look over here at our last crop of bush beans. These are the provider bush beans, and they just really do provide a lot of good beans. So we'll be picking those later. And here's our microgreens. So we started, they're coming along.
We'll have those for lunch starting about tomorrow or the next day.
And as you can see, our fall crop of peas are starting to come.
Yep, they sure are. This is great.
And
oh, I'm looking forward to the radishes.
Here's some radishes.
Yep.
Over here, you can see our cucumbers have gone wild.
Yeah, that's somebody stands there with a hose every day and just makes sure they get lots of water.
Yeah.
I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed them. The peppers are doing good.
Yeah, in fact, let's step over to those peppers. I want you to see the size of some of the peppers that we're getting out of there. They're very
As you can
nice.
see, we're not seriously gardening today because I still have my slippers on.
Here's one I want to get over here, Gretch. These are the poblanos, and they're old enough that they've gotten pretty hot. And so
Yeah, that's a 2-year-old plant.
yeah, it's when we moved to the greenhouse in the winter, but here's one from this year, and those are some pretty nice peppers. If you want to compare them in size to my hand, then those are nice sized peppers that we've got throughout the rest of the area.
Let's talk a little bit about this tomato plant. This is one where I saved seeds, and we got a tomato at one point in time that was called Sugar Bomb, and they're nice sized tomatoes. I've been saving the seeds. So as you can see, these are nice sized cherry tomatoes. So I'll be saving some of these seeds again, I think. It's just a really good cherry
when
tomato.
you say you save seeds, you let it get mature, and then you take the pulp out and clean that out and then save the seeds inside.
Yeah.
So that came from this, huh?
This is our favorite tomato plant this year.
Oh, this is wonderful. If we can figure this one out.
This one has just big, beautiful tomatoes. And I'm looking for, I can't remember which one this was. And it's down in here somewhere is a tag that tells us which one this is. I think it might be Big Boy. I'm not sure. We may have to wait until fall to find out what this tomato was, because I can't find the tag, but it's down in there. But as you can see down in here, there's some nice big tomatoes. And they're just super, super red inside.
And sweet like the Sweet 100s too.
Yeah.
They're the sweetest large tomatoes I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this day, September 11th, 2025, the 24th anniversary of the attack on 9/11. But from Boise, Idaho, we're saying goodbye and thanks for joining us.
And we're also thinking about Charlie, who got assassinated yesterday.
Yes.
Very sad when anybody's young life ends that way.
Very definitely.
So goodbye.
Goodbye. See you next week.